And this case in with the Rick Child, this reminds me, Rick Choi, it reminds me of it so much because that's another thing. They don't like us for one thing, instead of our damn neighborhoods. You understand? When we have to quit going to the stores. I know sometimes you may not have a choice because maybe in rural, you know, Bumney, Georgia, I don't know, but we just have to do better. I mean, and that was a boy. It was not a man. It was a boy. And you hear these stupid people who come around, he's running. He lives in America. You have two grown men chasing you. What is he supposed to do? And he would have been an animal had he pulled out the pew they said he had and use it. He chose to run and save his life, and they chased that baby down. It hurts my heart to think about what was his last few minutes like. He ran, and they chased him. And they want us to be understanding all the time, but this understanding went out the door a long time ago. And I fear they're going to use this Carmelo Anthony case too. You know, the young man, I think he's in Texas, for life and the other young man. It's just sad. I mean, how much more are we supposed to endure in this country? And like Bar said the other night, why are we so hated across this world? We haven't dropped any bombs on anybody. We don't have that kind of power. We haven't done any of this, but we get picked upon and laughed at and talked about and villainized in this whole world. Like in China right now, they got these tension dolls. I think, Hunter, you saw the picture, I believe. The tension dolls they use, little black baby dolls that they use for tension. They beat on it, draw on it, pull on it, and they think it's so funny and cute. It's like, I'm tired of being tired. I've been going at this for a long time. I'm really tired of being tired. This is ridiculous, you know. I worry every time the phone rings. I'm nervous sometimes because I'm thinking something happened. You know, I live in California. Everybody thinks California. So California is one of the most racist states in the country. And people just, especially going up in Northern California, this place is really racist, very racist. Is it better than a lot of states? Of course it is. But I don't know. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to just drag on, but I'm really just tired. I'm truly tired. I'm going to hop down now. I just wanted to give my 2 cents.
Love you, Auntie, and you're correct. We're also seeing a surge in blackface also. I don't know if you guys have been seeing it.
I love you all too. Thank you, Bar.
You well, Auntie.
You too, Hunter.
Hey, Bob, when was the last time you've been through Roseland?
Say it again.
When was the last time you've been through Roseland?
I ain't been through that in a minute.
Just about every, store that used to be there, you know what I mean? It's not there. I was walking through there last summer and I was asking one of the shop owners, like, man, why y'all constantly moving, stuff out? Y'all not putting anything in the stores. The stores are so empty. And he was explaining to me that it's political. The environments we in, it's funny because I was just thinking about this morning when I was in the gas station. Like literally every gas station I go to, man, it's not owned by us. I remember growing up, every gas station I went to, man, it was a black owner. But those days are gone. It's complicated, you know what I mean? Because, like someone was saying earlier, our community so focused on looking for this handout from Sky Daddy that they're not even really thinking about, the economic hole that we're in. We're in a huge economic hole. Our money does not recycle in our neighborhood. You know what I mean? And we don't have the focus. I ain't gonna say we don't have the capacity because we do, but we lack the focus to change that around, man. And that's the only thing that actually gives you any type of leeway in this country, man, is when you can have some type of economic foothold. And unfortunately, that's the only route I think that we can go because politically it's just not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah. I don't know. Go on mute. Because program was talking, so please don't be disrespectful in times like this. Program, were you done?
Yes, sir, man. But I will just add this, man. I'm currently trying to put together a plan where, you know what I'm saying, I can educate more people on how to take advantage of these markets and, you know, understand how to read a political environment to know where to put your money at. Because companies that are open on the stock market or, you know, that are worth investing in, they flip flop, you know, depending on which political party is in office. And that's how a lot of wealthy people move their money. You know what I mean? They know, okay, if this administration is going to be backed by this company, that company, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I'm working on that, bro. If you got any type of ideas or if you want to like brainstorm a think tank on that, and I'm available, bro.
Okay, I'm about to. I'm gonna send you a message because I mean I can't. No such thing as too much knowledge.
Your Bible tells the sons to rape their mothers.
Excuse the fuck out of you. First of all, no one is talking to you. Second of all, stay fucking mute.
Fuck off. Shut your fucking...
Yeah, you're gonna say that shit to your husband? Oh, wait, you can't, because you'd end up in a ditch if you did.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't be able to tell you apart from your sister because you're all covered the fucking same, stupid bitch. Police be upon you and your pedo fucking prophet. I'm fucking worried about you. We have important shit to fucking worry about. Our fucking existence, you dumb cunt. Anyways, you were saying program.
I appreciate that, Hanji, but no, I'm done. I'll turn it over. I just came up here to say that, really, but I'll stick around for the next 30 minutes.
No worries, friend. We appreciate you.
You know, this shit really be every day. Every fucking day.
Every day.
Every fucking day. Every fucking day. Every fucking day. Every fucking day, bro. Literally every day.
But, you know, we got to stop reacting too, bro. Like, for real, we got to stop reacting and just be more proactive in our emotions. And I'm not saying, like, these discussions we be having, you know, with the believers and everything like that, I'm not saying that it's not important, but I do feel like we're probably not really focusing on the most important thing. You know, we're trying to help people think a little bit more freely, liberate thoughts and minds, but that's an uphill challenge. You know what I mean? And I just think that the more immediate thing we need to focus on is just like rebuilding our power base. We've lost it. We don't have our power base anymore. And it's because when we look around, we're always reacting to some type of thing that's going to outrage us. We're always at each other's throats because we don't believe the same things. We're divided politically. We're divided, you know, for lack of a better way of putting it, spiritually, and all our ideals. You know what I mean? And we looking for leadership, I think, you know what I mean, as a community. But we don't have any leadership that's trustworthy. I mean, look at the Supreme Court. I'm just trying to find solutions. I'm tired of focusing on the problems. I'm tired of talking about the problems. I'm really, really trying to steer my mind to be more solution oriented, man. So, you know, but I'm just one man and I can't think of everything. And I'm baseline intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just barely above the mark. So we just got to like shift our focus some way, and we can't always respond to the things that make us want to outrage. And that's difficult, but that adds to our distraction, which adds to our destruction.
Bah, you know you could take a break from live streaming if you need to.
I was just coming up here to say that. Hey, y'all.
Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, darling.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Angie. But I was down in the comments. I'm like, are you good? You all right? You look a little tired.
Mm-hmm.
You could take a break, man.
I mean, they started me off with the Ricky Cho nigga getting off. I'm through.
Yeah. And that's really what it is, and I get what program is saying, like, oh, don't like, we don't want to react and all that shit, but that's respectability politics, right? That's really what, it's like, oh yeah, a motherfucker like that gets off and we're just supposed to be, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, what are we going to do now? No, we should be outraged. We should be upset. We should show them that something like this is not okay. Like, I don't understand what kind of revolution anybody is going to build without having to show that we're not okay with the behaviors, right? And we're not okay with the shit that's being done to us, right? Like, if you need to take a break, please take a break. But these conversations do matter. These conversations actually are like doing something, right? At the end of the day, we got maybe 2 people out of the 5 people that could be like, oh, my brain actually can't think for itself. I can actually use this shit that I got, right? If setting up a foundation on motherfuckers that can't read, setting up a foundation of motherfuckers that can't think for themselves, is gonna crumble. Ain't no way. That's the same way every single one has crumbled till today. Because we got motherfuckers that can't think for themselves. They become sellouts and they crumble everything, right? They fall for anything and take everything. If it's something that has to benefit them, they'll take it and say, fuck everybody else. So we can't be quiet. We can't say, oh, don't react. You should be reacting. You should be outraged so that the little people can see we're not okay with this. So the big people can see we're not okay with it. Fuck what they think and how they see us. It doesn't matter. They're going to see you like that, whether you're calm or it don't matter. You yelling, you not yelling. You're in the suit. You fucking work at Wall Street. They don't give a fuck. The first thing they see is black. So you should be reacting. Like, I'm not with the quiet revolution. I'm never with the, be nice and let's not show out. Fuck that. You should be showing out. And I think if we're able to destroy as much as they've destroyed for us, then they're gonna feel that shit. But no, we black people want to show them that we're civil. We're nice. Look, guys, we can be cute. No, fuck that. They're not cute. They just let this motherfucker go like nothing. They don't give a fuck. Why should we give a fuck? That shit don't make sense to me.
You're not wrong, Rhea, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I'm just saying, I don't know. My 49 years on this earth, we've been doing this dance for a long time, and it's the same dance. They do what they do, we get outraged. And I'm not saying be quiet.
But we don't get outraged, though. If we got outraged, this shit would have been done by now. We don't get outraged. Not to the point that we can be.
You can't be civil to motherfuckers who have never known civility.
Literally. That's why we're in this predicament, because they use violence and we use respectability politics. Like,
I'm not even suggesting we use respectability politics. I'm saying shift focus. Like, we need to shift focus and get focused. I'm not saying anything like we have every right to snap out and spaz out. I'm not saying that that's not a prudent direction. All I'm saying is, from my experience, from what I witnessed throughout the whole years we've been going through this dance with these people, it ends up the same. It ends up the same. We get right back here. Something has to change. We have to do something different. And no, I'm not saying be passive. I'm not saying take it on the chin. But we need to be, if we're going to do something, we need to do something that is effective, that is definitive, and that is long lasting. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but the beginning of what you were saying, though, right, was, the conversations, but we need to shift focus. That's what I'm talking about. Like, when you start off saying, we just be up here talking to people and, we don't need to shift focus from that whatsoever. We should continue these conversations. Like I'm saying, Bar, please go take a break. When we get exhausted, Black people need to know when to take a break. Absolutely. But we should continue talking about this because the foundation you're trying to build, it sounds fucking amazing. It sounds great. But when you build that foundation with motherfuckers that cannot critically think, people that will go for anything and everything, you have a fucked up foundation. You're not building shit. This is where the foundation starts, by talking to people, by getting people to realize that their brains are functional, by getting people to realize that, hey man, when we start this fucking revolution, no matter what fucking job you have in the revolution, you need to stick to that shit and you need to critically think on that shit. The revolution doesn't have one focus. That's literally why we keep being here, because we think we have to only do one thing. We should be in all branches of this stuff, having conversations, like it don't matter. Physical people being out there in the offices, we should be in every single part of this stuff. Not just one focus. One focus is getting you where we are right now. The fact that they were able to blow up Tulsa is one focus. The fact that they were able to bring down the Black Panther Party altogether is one focus. That is the blueprint that we've been following, is focusing on one thing. Be everywhere. Do everything. Yell and be quiet. Be able to speak up and know when to shut the fuck up. It ain't no one focus. We can't do one focus. There's no way. We've done that before, and here we are.
Well, I appreciate you correcting me. Perhaps I used the wrong set of words when I said shift focus. I didn't mean to be, focus on one single thing. I guess what I'm trying to say is structure our priorities. Does that make sense? Does that sound better? I just think I don't know how to articulate it. And it's difficult when I try to, because I'm always misunderstood, and I'm trying to build up the courage to be more vocal about these things. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say the wrong thing. And sometimes it comes out wrong. So I agree with you. We should not be focused on one thing. But I do think we need to just prioritize, you know what I mean, in a better way, because it's a roundabout thing. That's all. I don't know. Help me see it different.
No, I'm not saying you wrong, right? Because again, right, when you actually study history of Black people, when you actually study how Black people actually, we're not a monolith, absolutely not. But when you study the revolutions, you study the invasions, you study how Black people have quite literally not. We just want to be nice, man. We just want to be fucking accommodating and family and community. And you know what I'm saying? It's always been that. It's always been Black people no, look, we can be cute. We're good. We're good people. Look at us. Stop hitting us. Stop doing this and this, because look, we can take you in and we can be family. We all cool. Right? That's literally been the blueprint. Every time we've been invaded, some way, somehow, it's been a motherfucker in the background that's been wait, no, we are friends. No, it's okay. We cool. That's literally I'm not saying you wrong. I'm saying when it comes to the revolution as what it needs to be, everyone needs to figure out where they're supposed to be. If it's some people having conversations, great. Prioritize those conversations. If it's people going out there on the ground and they're outside physically fighting, prioritize those people. If it's the people that is feeding breakfast to other people that don't have breakfast, prioritize those people. It can't be one focus, is my point. There's no way to focus one thing in the Black community, because we're being attacked in different ways. Our critical thinking is so fucking low. We got a whole continent of people that can't tell you shit about their history past 1990 something. That is fucked up. They don't know shit about themselves past 1990. We should be fighting from all sides, all angles. That's why we keep getting run down, because motherfuckers thinking we got to do one thing at one time in one place. We got to show them that we're good. And look, if we put the suits on, they're going to take us in. No.
Yeah, see, and sis, that's where I think a lot of people misunderstand me, because I'm never saying that. I'm never saying turn the other cheek. I'm never saying just take it on the chin. I'm never saying that. But I am saying we got to get more clever. And everything you just said, yeah, that puts it into a better perspective, because we need to know exactly what lane we can be in to contribute to the cause and actually be committed to it. You know what I mean? And keep that in the focus. You know what I mean? As we, knock off our itinerary and prioritize what's most important. And right now, I just think that, you're right. We need to be able to combat this lack of critical thinking skills. And we need to be, we need to gain some type of economic foothold. We need to tap in somewhere and resources. You know what I mean? So I agree with you, sis. I appreciate you having this conversation with me too.
Of course, because and when I say we need to be, fighting on all fronts, like I said, it's the people that's going to be out there protesting, but also we need people that are going into because we have representatives, right? We say vote, 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 vote. We need to vote for our people, but we don't even know the core tenets of these people that we're voting for, because we ain't never talked to them before. We don't even know if they can critically think. We just see a black person up there and we say, hey, go vote for him. Go vote for that person. But we don't have the foundation as black people to say, oh, we have faith. I mean, we have we can say, oh, we have the information to say, oh, that person up there, we know they can critically think, and we know when something goes bad, they're going to be able to think themselves out of that situation. We don't have that. We got people that's just black up there, and we're like, oh yeah, push the black person. We don't even know if the black person is going to be a sellout in 2 weeks. We don't know what they need in life. We don't know how desperate they are. We don't know how, we don't even know if they can do 1 + 2. We don't even know if they saw 2 + 2 in the wild, if they would decide, oh no, that's subjective. We don't even fucking know that. But if we have a foundation of black people that can already critically think, then we already oh yeah, that 5-year-old, that 10-year-old that's coming up, by the time he's 25, because the black community prioritizes critically thinking, by the time he's 25, he should know his state laws. He should know how economical disadvantages work for the black community. They should be thinking about that stuff. But no, all we have is, oh yeah, I'm a brother and I'm a sister and I'm going to make it all good. I'm going to vote for me. I'm good. And the next 2 seconds, they're a fucking sellout. It's the same blueprint over and over again.
And then it's that whole let Jesus take the wheel concept.
Exactly.
I feel you, sis. I feel you.
Right. Jesus take the wheel, but they already in office. Jesus take the wheel. We voted your stupid ass in there.
Wasn't there a black politician in Tennessee that voted for the redacting of votes? Okay,
yes.
I thought so.
And the abortion rights. I forgot what's his name, that big old dumbass. He was right there championing that shit. This is my point. It's we wanna, get people to do things and, move forward, but there's a foundation of broken and injured, traumatized frontal lobes. We have a generation multiple generation filled of people that cannot critically think. That is the problem. If you want to find somewhere to start, that's where we got to start. Cause ain't no way. You're not going nowhere without being able to critically think, because you're going to fall for anything and everything. We have no boundaries. Thank you. It's nothing you can say and be like, oh no, you can't do that to black people. Don't do that. You can't do that, because black people have taken anything and everything, because they've put us in a situation where you're so fucking desperate, you don't know life, you don't know left from right. That's what we need to get black people out of, is that mindset thinking. One, they probably not even thinking in the first place. And two, they're thinking something is going to come and save them.
That part.
What's the person y'all was talking about? Y'all said somebody got pardoned. I missed that part.
What happened, darling?
I was asking who y'all was talking about when I missed that part. Y'all was saying somebody got pardoned or something.
Of Rick Chow.
Yeah.
Then
You know that Asian guy that chased that black kid out of the store? Yeah, they did the whole fucking trial, played in our face and shit. Like all them fucking, I don't even know why they went to court. That was so fucking dumb. Cause y'all know y'all was gonna let that man go any fucking way.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with it. I'm gonna have to go look.
It's gonna piss you off, girl. It's gonna
they
piss
want
you
us
off.
to react.
Yeah.
They want us to react, and we're fucking getting.
We should.
Getting to that
we
point.
fucking should.
Oh, here's the one that was in the comments saying God gotta be the focus.
Oh, please.
Right, that's me.
Yuck.
You know, and God watched that kid be chased. Your God watched that child be chased, only for them to claim self-defense and be let the fuck go. That's your God watched all of that fucking happen. Congratulations.
Okay. Yeah, he spoke about things like that happening and why they happen.
I didn't ask you why.
Sir,
I didn't
sir,
ask
let
you
me-
nothing
let me
about
explain
why.
something to you.
Don't nobody want to know why.
Let me
I
explain
said
something
your
to
God
you.
watched it happen. Nobody gives a fuck about
And
why.
we don't want you to get up here excusing the murder of black people because of something holy.
Nobody's
If
doing
you
it.
don't have any, shut the fuck up.
Okay,
Do
I'm
not
gonna have to
interrupt
leave
me. Do not interrupt
Yeah,
me.
goodbye.
Bitch.
The fuck?
You can leave. You can leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
You can leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
You can leave.
Like we talking about something serious. That's a child that they just gunned down, you dumbass.
Right. If you don't have anything constructive to add to the conversation, we don't want to hear about your delusions about God and the shit that's in your mind. I was just watching a video about that girl. Y'all remember that girl that used to review people's food and say, "Oh, you getting the electric chair?" That I don't know if she's Jamaican or she total religious psychosis.
Oh yeah, now she's coming for the gays.
Right.
Girl, that lady is lesbian as hell.
Listen, total religious psychosis. Now all of a sudden you can't talk about nothing but God. That girl, she used to look at people's food and they would bring food to the thing to like potlucks and shit, and she would say electric chair or like you deserve.
You and your Uber driver.
Yeah, you and your Uber driver deserve an escort to the whatever.
Unfortunately, she's a hard Christian and a complete sellout. Also, I went to her page. She went on a full-blown tangent.
No, Hunji, that just started.
Yeah, that
just started. She's in psychosis.
But
that
didn't
just
she
literally one
say
day
that
she
he
started
gave
that.
her this platform so she could do the Christian stuff.
Yeah, she wasn't doing that before.
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
Oh
Clay.
wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, girl, she just popped up one day. She's in psychosis.
Mm-mm.
And her and the other girl who's like, I gave up my license because God told me, bruh. No, he didn't. Y'all are grifters. You know that the majority of black people in the US believe in God, and you know you can grift them with that. That's why every time Cheyenne Bryant, somebody brings up that degree, she goes to, well, God can do this and God can do that, because she knows that that's all a nigga need to shut him up. She knows that that's all a motherfucker needs. All you got to do is say God and a nigga will be docile. That's all you have to do.
I mean, look at Jarvis in the fuck. He's still going, talking about, how did we get into this situation to begin with? I bet you he about to tell us that we was just so horrible and we was sinful, and now we got a sinful world and we just got to get back to God and shit. That's all y'all fucking got.
Returning
That's all
to
you
God
ever
as
have.
His people. Returning to God as His people. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's all y'all ever have is fucking words, nothing else.
Right. You have no solutions to what they are talking about up here. You have no solutions because black people been relying on God the whole fucking time, and nothing is getting better.
Yeah,
Nothing is getting done.
The sadder part? Do you know how many black people have been calling on your God before they got pew-pewed? We've literally heard them call Jesus, Jesus, and then a fuck thing happened. Oh, okay. I bet you that child that ran all the way up there before he got pew-pewed, watching the father and son chase him, you think he wasn't scared? You think he wasn't calling on the name of your dumbass God? Oh, okay.
Did they have a store or something in a neighborhood?
Yeah, it was a gas station.
Mm-hmm. Is it still open?
Oh, yeah, girl.
See what I'm talking about? Why is it still open? Why? Why is it still open? Why y'all ain't stop going to the gas station?
I think they did when it first happened, but of course they didn't.
Oh yeah, he's acquitted now. They didn't let him go. He gonna be back to business.
No, but I'm saying, why not just close his? Why don't you go open a gas station in the white people neighborhood?
Oh, girl. I mean, well.
I mean, we know why. We know why, because they ain't gonna let you open their shit in their neighborhood, right? We know why. We know why. We know why you go to black neighborhoods and do it, because you can't do it in the white neighborhoods. You cannot. It's not possible. We know why.
And
right?
literally the fact that they're playing in your face. They just acquitted that man on self-defense. He chased the child. Him and his son chased that little boy and pew-pewed him. That motherfucker got off on self-defense. Oh, okay. But God.
Right. The child who the son admitted didn't even take anything.
Literally,
right?
They went back and watched the videos. Lord, they went back and watched the camera videos, and you could see their body language, see that he didn't take a fuck thing. They admitted it. And come on now. They are playing in our faces.
But you the same motherfuckers crying about, they took away affirmative action and now we can't get in college.
This stuff ain't gonna stop. They're gonna continue to do it to us.
And then when that shit hit them, Lord, did you hear what they were saying when affirmative action started affecting them?
Yeah.
Oh, inclusivity.
Wait, they wanted to sue again. But who you gonna sue?
Right. Discrimination.
You sued the colleges because you thought you were getting in on your own merit. When come to find out that you were a part of the quota also, now they don't have to let any of us in.
At all.
Right? And what black people can do is go to a HBCU. Right? Because really, motherfucker asks you if you have a degree. That's really all they want to know. They don't care where it comes from. Unless you working in California or New York, bitch, don't nobody care where your degree come from, bitch. They really don't care. Unless you're trying to get a job from a nigga alumni, your daddy friend.
Or a PhD or something.
Oh, yes. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Especially when you're so far away from your degree like me. Like you got your degree 10 years ago. Nobody cares where it comes from. They really don't. It doesn't matter. Unless you're doing something specialized like doctor or lawyer. If you just go and work a regular office job, people don't care where your degree comes from. They don't care. You got one, come on in here.
So,
I say the owner of the store also shot people in 2015 and 2018.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Bar's about to say something.
Rhea, I agree with what you were saying about program was saying. I think what program is trying to do is actually a good idea, but it shouldn't take away from anything else we are doing. Like it should be. It's like you know, I think I kind of try to say something along the lines of what you just said. Like, I would say something like, we need all hands. And I guess like everybody can bring and should bring a different point of attack, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I'm attacking this thing and Be Easy's attacking that thing. Well, programmers attacking that thing, thinkers attacking that thing, Mama Bash is attacking that thing, Zena's. It's like there is no wrong way to fight against this thing. I guess like everybody just wherever you feel inclined, or whatever lane, I guess that's the word I want. Whatever lane is calling you there, that's the lane you want to be in. You know, because like what you said, we do need people on the front lines. We do need people who are running for office and stuff like that. But the conversation is important as well. You know, even though sometimes it might feel like it don't help as much.
Yeah, I low-key said that for you because like I could, you know, look, we've been having this conversation for so long, like even before it got so like organized where we got like different deconstructionists, like me and Zena been on this app for a bit where we've seen it transform into what it is now. So that's why I would never say stop having these conversations. Like I would never say stop having these conversations, or, you know, however way you want to structure that shit, structure it that way. But like the underlining thing should be critical thinking. Like we done had this conversation over and over again. But guess what? We see people that come out and be like, oh, yeah, man. You know, when we say God works in mysterious ways, we're the only ones working in fucking mysterious ways. We're the only ones doing that shit. It's humans. We've had people come out and say, oh, okay, that makes sense. Now I realize that my brain coming up with thoughts is not it's not a spiritual experience, right? Me being able to think and come up with things that I want to do and, you know, decide on how I want my life to be or what I want to do in life, that's not a spiritual thing. That's just because I got a brain. And that, like, at that point, bro, you about to have somebody on the front line that you can trust. That's the only way we can trust anybody that we're voting for. Because if you don't know the foundation of what this person believes in, if you don't know if they can critically think, voting them up there is just like tossing a fucking, like, it's like tossing a rock in the sea or something. You just hoping that one black person gonna figure it out. But we don't have a foundation of that. Like, it just, that's the point where I'm like, I don't think anybody should be stopping like what they're doing, but I think we should hone in on being able to let that person be. Right? Like, for some reason, it seemed like black people feel like we have to keep holding each other's hands. But that's because we can't critically think for ourselves. Let's be able to be like, okay, you know what? There's this one guy up here. We trust that he's smart enough to critically think himself out of a situation with the orange man, right? And we could be, okay, we trust that motherfucker. Ain't nobody was up there thinking Obama was dumb, right? He could critically think. He could actually come up with ideas on his own. That's a different kind of motherfucker. Like, it's black people out here that are in office sitting there only waiting for instructions. They're waiting for instructions from up above. That's not the kind of black people we want in office. We want the ones that can think for themselves. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay. So,
and also,
let him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
How old are you?
I'm 43 years old.
Cool. You go ahead, because I know you've been waiting. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just, you know, I'm hearing the conversation in regards to voting, and I'm just not understanding how we as a people are still relying on this system of voting. Barack Obama was president. He was the president of the United States when Mike Brown got murdered. Who else? Trayvon Martin got murdered, and there was nothing put in place to prevent the killing of our people at all. Okay, homosexuals and lesbians got the right to get married under his presidency.
Here we go.
But There was nothing that was put in place to help.
Sir, that is not true.
If I could just finish my statement.
Yeah, Lord, let him say the dumbass shit he got to say.
Right. So, the only thing that I'm showing is that these people that are put in place, they're still under the same system, and they're instructed, whether you believe it or not, to do what it is that they're doing. Because I know if I'm black and I see my people getting murdered, I'm going to do something about it if I'm in a position to do it. That should be common sense. You had
wrap it up. Hurry up and wrap it up.
Why is that happening with me?
Well, no, wrap it up, man.
Wrap it
up. Sir, listen, we're co-hosts. You are not. We can talk as long as we want. You are not a co-host, Jarvis. We are co-hosts. Right. You are not. Okay?
All right. So, again, the answers is not going to come from this. There's somebody that's in control of everything, and until you realize that God is in control, you're going to stay in this situation. You got to repent and return to God.
So you're not talking about anything concrete. You just came up here to tell us that we should repent and return to God. You're not talking about anything. You're not talking about anything concrete.
Are you willing to have a conversation?
No, sir, listen. I am asking you, did you just come up here to tell us to repent and return to God?
That's the main thing that I came up here to tell you. But there's
you can take that shit and shove it.
Wait, where'd he go?
I just want to know what. Like, is there anything else? Do you repent and return to God and then do what? And then what else? That's it?
Brad, that's literally what I was about to ask him. I'm like, okay, so you're saying that Obama and everybody else just had the system and they just watched it. Please come back. They just watched it happen and all that. So what was your God doing while Trayvon Martin was getting gunned down, and George Floyd and Sonia Massey that was saying, Jesus, I cast you, I bind you. Sonia Massey, she was saying those exact same fucking words before the bullet got in between her eyes, okay? What about the other ones? What was your God doing then, since Obama and them and the system ain't doing shit?
Okay. All right, well, as I tried to say earlier, we have to look at why we're in this situation.
Okay, I asked you a question. I didn't ask you why.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. She's asking you why. What was God doing? Can you answer that question?
Yeah, because
listen, the question, what was God doing, has nothing to do with the people. We are asking you, what was God doing?
Like you already told us what the people was doing. Remember, you said Obama didn't do shit.
He said God was suffering.
What? What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when Trayvon Martin was getting gunned down, God was suffering?
Yes.
Okay, suffering how? Like he didn't have no powers? He was also getting gunned down?
It's not that he didn't have it's not that he didn't have any power. You guys
So he was powerless to help Trayvon Martin because he was suffering?
He's not.
Okay, motherfucker, then answer my goddamn question. What was your God? Because guess what? You just came up here and talked shit about Obama, a limited human being. Obama is one person, a human being, and you done shitted on him and say he didn't do nothing for Trayvon Martin. Okay, we got that. That's a person. That's a human. Okay. And then you literally just said their system is not working. Those are human beings. Yeah, fuck human beings. They just ain't doing it right. Okay. They're limited. They don't have no fucking power to do shit. Right now, we're asking about your all powerful God, your all powerful, all knowing, all whatever the fuck bullshit God. Okay, what was he doing while Trayvon was getting pew-pewed, while Sonia Massey was calling on the name of Jesus, while she said, I bind and cast you in the name of Jesus? That's what I'm asking.
Okay.
What was your God doing?
Like I said before, God tells you that when we're afflicted,
what was your God doing?
Don't say a fucking thing about the people. What was your God doing? If you don't tell us what your fucking God was doing, I'm dropping you. Because you want to tell us about the people.
You're
what
was your God?
Anyway. What was your God doing? Sir, what was your
Just
God
remember,
doing?
you got told to repent.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
You could drop me.
Sir,
Yeah.
what was your God doing? You know why? We can drop
Just
him
remember, you
because
got
his
told.
fucking God wasn't doing shit. His God wasn't doing a motherfucking thing. He wasn't doing shit. He doesn't know. He does not have an answer.
Yep,
All his answers have something to do with the fucking people. Because God isn't real. I keep telling y'all, these niggas do not believe in this. God is not real. They don't believe in this shit. Everything that but I want people to go and see the amount of bills that were passed when Obama was president. And tell me that those bills that he passed don't help black people.
Literally, like the orange man had to wait to this tenor to quite literally fuck up everything that Obama did. Like, y'all are dumb as fuck. Civil rights has been overturned. Civil rights, my guy. And you over here trying to tell me about God. Your dumbass God watched Sonia Massey get a pew-pew to the fucking middle of her head. While she was calling on him, that firearm still went off. It still hit her in the middle of the fucking head. While she was calling on your stupid ass, dumb ass God that don't do shit. And if all you have is fear mongering, that is your problem. You're the only one scared. I'm ready to buck up on your God. I'm ready to tell him how much of a dumbass he is. I'm ready to tell him that he's fucking useless. I don't give a fuck.
When you faced with it, you gonna know there's a God. Listen, if black people are gonna be vanquished, it's because of the cowardice and the cowardice of the milquetoast black men.
Look,
right? Look, sound real tip on TikTok. You sound real tip on TikTok.
Lord. Where do these motherfuckers think, like, you know, like when a motherfucker just, you know, not on TikTok, you think I'm that scared that it's only on the phone? I say fuck God every morning. Fuck Jesus. Because I'm so indoctrinated that every morning I'm supposed to say, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. But guess what? Now, in the seclusion of my own fucking room, I say, fuck you, Jesus. Fuck you, Jesus. Every fucking morning. And he ain't done shit yet.
All y'all need Jesus. Every one of y'all. I came up here to declare that all y'all motherfuckers need to get on your knees.
Listen, I get on my knees. It ain't for Jesus, though.
I get on my knees and I look. When I'm on my knees, my head be up doing the thing.
It might be for a nigga that I scream, oh God, for. But it ain't for Jesus, all glory.
Listen, all y'all motherfuckers need
Bro,
Jesus.
I don't even say his name no more when I get to that part. I say you can't be part of this, nigga.
But I came up to say that I said this yesterday. Black people think that black people are monoliths, right? I am a black woman from Louisiana, live in Texas, right? 52 years old. I do not want the same thing as a black person that lives in Ghana that's 23 years old. We don't have the same. We don't. We have to learn how to work within those parameters. I mean, I hate Texas, but we have to learn how to work within those parameters. We shouldn't want the same thing. We should want freedom, right? But all them bitches don't want that either.
But that's literally what I'm saying, Loris. Like, when I'm saying, like, you know, we can't have one focus in one place because we got a whole continent of dumbass motherfuckers. I talk about my people like this all the fucking time. A whole continent full of dumbasses that don't know their history past 1990 something.
And I was
that's where my fight is coming from.
I was reading something about James Tallarico this morning, the guy that beat Jasmine Crockett, and now he's running against Ken Paxton in Houston, in Texas. I found out that 60% of Texas voters do not have a college degree. 60%.
Like, come on.
The majority of Texas voters have not gone to college. This is what we are working with. This is what we are. And I'm not saying that you have to go to college to know how to critically think, but fuck, it helps. It helps.
A lot of people leave religion in college.
Yes. It helps because you get to be around different people and different perspectives and different things like that. But 60% of Texas voters have not pursued higher education.
Yo, regarding the why should black people be Christian?
What is happening?
No,
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's like y'all like snakes. You look for an end and you strike.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize it was somebody up here, child.
Right. It helps you check your biases. Right? But when you just graduate from high school and live in your same town and be around your same people and marry your same people and it just be that, it's just that the whole time. Like, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's happening. You literally don't. Not only do you not know, you really don't care.
That's why I will always champion critical thinking, because there are even some people that will go to college, be presented with all of the facts. Literally, you go and take a class. A lot of the times, colleges will teach you how to fact check. I took a whole course on it. Like, they will teach you how to get your information, how to fact check. And there's still motherfuckers that will go into college, come out of it, still dumb. Because they did not use one critical thinking skill whatsoever. They just crammed the information, passed the test, and now they're doctors. Like, y'all really need to figure out what critical thinking is. Just because you see a doctor and a surgeon, that don't mean they have critical thinking skills. It means they can pass a test. That's it.
What in order that, Chris?
How old are you, spiritual?
23 years old.
Are you Muslim, Christian, Black, Hebrew, Israelite?
I'm none of those, actually, to be honest with you. But
you don't believe in God?
I was a former Christian who then became a Hebrew Israelite and now spiritual. So I'm a spiritual being. Like I believe in spiritual nature, spirituality, gods, goddesses, all that type of stuff.
Did you just say spirituality?
Yeah, I'm a spiritualist.
Why?
Yeah. Here we go.
Why?
Yeah, because it's different compared to Christianity, and
you still believe it. You still believe in gods. Why? How is it different compared to Christianity?
No. I mean, if you think about it, like, everything was created. So what do you have to say about that?
Was it?
Oh, hold on.
It was.
Hold on. I didn't hear. Did he? What religion does he practice?
He's a spiritualist. He's a spiritualist.
Okay, but the conversation is about black people and why we shouldn't be Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite. What does that have to do with the topic?
No, I was a former Christian. I'm a former Christian. So what regarding that? So why black people should be a Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite? I was gonna say Hebrew Israelite is for black people. I was gonna say that.
So why aren't you still one?
Yeah, why'd you get out?
Yeah, if it's for you, why did you leave?
Because it doesn't deal with the whole, like, it doesn't actually unite the whole.
Well, then it's not for us then, correct?
Yeah, I can agree because they don't believe the.
Okay, so then we shouldn't be that either, right?
There's some that actually believe in that. There's different sects. So there's ones that actually agree that Africans are not Hamites, they are people. And then there's some that believe that Africans are Hamites and they're divided. They're like completely different. That African Americans are the only ones that can be saved alongside with Caribbean.
I know, but why are you talking about salvation if you're not a Christian?
No, I was that before, so I'm aware of that type of the dynamic. So I was gonna address this guy in the panel. I was gonna say that Hebrew Israelite is for black people. I was gonna say that. Why should people? It says why should black people be Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite? I was gonna say Hebrew Israelite is for black people. So
you just said it wasn't. You just said, we asked you why aren't you still a black Hebrew Israelite? Because, and you said that it doesn't unite us. So that means it's not for us. And you say, right. So then we shouldn't be, right?
Somebody just literally came back with what I said. This is what I mean by critical thinking. You see how to him, that shit makes sense. The way he just fucking ran around the sandbox, that shit makes sense to him. But you know for a fact it's illogical. When you're looking outside and listening to a motherfucker like this, you gotta figure, it's illogical. So don't do that. This motherfucker sound dumb as hell.
I'm not dumb. I've passed uni, so I've sorted that.
Yeah, exactly. And you're proving more of my point. You passed uni. Thank you.
Please. She just said that.
You passed uni.
Well, what's wrong with uni? Is uni bad? I'm not sure.
No, you're proving my point that just because you go to the fucking university, you pass your test and shit, doesn't mean you have critical thinking skills. Of course you pass uni.
Okay, so what is it to you? What is a person that's smart? What is that to you? What type of person is it?
Listen, sir, can you tell us why black people should be Christian, Muslim, or black Hebrew Israelite?
Okay, Hebrew Israelite, I said there's different sects. So the main sect in Hebrew Israelite, right, is the one that divides. So that's the main sect. So in that it says that Africans are Hamites. It categorizes people, and it says African Americans and alongside, I'm not sure, I think Mexicans will be saved, right? So that's the salvation theory with the Hebrew Israelites. So yeah, like there's another sect as well with Hebrew Israelites where the Hamites could be saved. But I was saying that the black people the Hebrew Israelite is for black people, it's not for Europeans. And they talk about a lot of stuff. They deep a lot of things about the black community and
like what? How have they helped them? How have they helped the black community?
I've seen them
marching around and
I've seen them doing exercise together, educating each other, giving information. This is good stuff, not like degenerate stuff we see in rap music and culture. I mean, I'm not saying it's...
What do you mean degenerate stuff we see in rap music and culture? What does that mean?
Yeah, there's good rap and there's bad rap, right?
What is good rap and bad rap?
There's good
What
music.
Does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know.
And how are you judging? That's the second part. No, that's the second part to Lortz's question. What is good rap and what is bad rap, and how are you judging the two?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is good rap and what is bad rap, and how am I judging the two? Yeah, the reason I'm judging it in the first place is because...
No, she's asking how. How? What are you using to differentiate good rap from bad rap?
He passed uni, y'all.
The effects on the mind or the subconscious mind.
Sir, listen, because when you start talking about effects of something, I am going to ask you for evidence. And so unless you have evidence to show me that rap can be detrimental to the mind, I would not go down this road. And when I say evidence, I mean peer-reviewed studies.
Data, hardcore data.
Y'all, funny enough, I was I actually ran this topic because I had the conversation in my class when you know how motherfuckers be like, it's the music, it's the music, it's the music. And I'm on a mission to get people to tell me what about the music? How is the music getting motherfuckers to saying 20 years ain't nothing? That's what I want to know. In this black community of ours where we keep repeating, it's the music, it's the music. How the fuck is music getting people to prison? And we don't know that. I had this topic up and at least 3 people, it's the music. But how? Don't nobody fucking know.
That's what I mean. I need him to show me how that is, right? You say that, but do you have any data to back that up?
Well, there is a repetition.
No, sir. Listen, I am asking you for data that somebody studied this. That's what I'm asking. I don't care how you feel about this. I don't care, right? How you feel, it makes not a hill of beans to me. I want you to back up what you say with data, or else it's just how you feel. Else it's just bullshit. It's just how you feel about a thing.
Okay, from the research I've seen, there's a video on YouTube where a guy, he basically comes up with information and he analyzes data and all that type of stuff. He says that a lot of the music, it doesn't actually cause the crime to be committed. It's just background. So it's kind of like, it just makes it more like of a breeding ground for it to be more likely. So it doesn't actually cause it.
So if it doesn't cause it, what do you? What's the good and the bad music?
If the music is positive vibes, if you're saying positive stuff, then that's good. That's what I mean.
No, but if it doesn't cause it, how can it be bad? If it doesn't cause the bad thing, how can it be bad?
Okay, that's like saying if this drink, right, is poisoned, right?
Wrong. No, sir, because if the drink is poisoned and I drink it, then I am going to be poisoned. It's the drink that actually caused it.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say the music. If you regurgitate something, right, and it's negative, what are you gonna think? You're gonna think negative.
No, sir, because let me tell you something. I grew up
not how this works.
In the 80s and the 90s. I listened to Fuck the Police coming straight from the underground. That's the kind of music I used to listen to. And I used to listen to Fuck the Police coming straight from the underground.
And if you had any critical thinking skills, you would know that if there was research done, there should be an equal amount of bad influences with quote unquote bad music, and then compared to the good influences with good music. But no, you went to uni and you don't even know how data fucking works. But okay.
The uni stuff, I was joking about that uni stuff. I'm in uni. I'm not.
But you're still proving the point, sweetheart. You're in uni and still have no critical thinking skills. And it ain't you. It's not you specifically. I'm trying to prove the point that just because we see motherfuckers walking around all day in the coffee shop, in the fucking press releases, in the government and all, that does not mean that they have critical thinking skills. And you're showing that.
Okay, can I say something?
No, just hold on. Just hold on.
Out of nothing, be quiet.
I'm sorry. I still don't like. You don't even have anything for the topic. You just up here. So just hold on.
Regarding the topic. Let me get to that.
Bro, just hold on. Just hold on, bro. DJ, how old are you?
He on teacup.
The person all the way at the bottom. What the fuck is that?
He on teacup for me.
He's on teacup for me as well.
Yeah. DJ, how old are you?
Probably on. DJ? Do you know you're up here, digital DJ J?
Yes, I'm here. I'm right here.
How old are you?
41.
Christian, Muslim, Black, Hebrew, Israelite.
All of them.
You're all of them. You're a Muslim, a Christian, and a Black Hebrew Israelite.
Okay. All right. So, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. All right. So, if you want to put me in a box, because I hate this whole box thing.
You about to get me moving now. I like that.
I'll be Christian. Is that okay?
No. Slow down. Which religion do you practice?
I don't practice a religion, but I guess you can say I'm Christian.
Believe in God.
I believe in God. Yes.
Is Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior?
Yes.
Christian.
Okay. You can put me in the Christian box. Sure.
Before he start talking about, run that back real quick. Just one more time, please. That was
Rhea, you missed it last night.
Which
I was in the club on Saturday, so that's where I'm at right now.
You missed it last night. That nigga was in here. We was in here. That's why he's so tired. We was in here laughing at Fran, baby.
Bartholomew Octavius Rance.
All right, so can I speak now?
Sir, why should Black people be Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite?
I believe it's a good way. It's I believe.
I want to be. Hold on, I got you. One second. Yeah, so you're telling us why we should be Christian. Go ahead.
I'm telling you why you should be have a religion. Hold on. Okay, Just go. This is why. First of all, it teaches good morals. It teaches good and bad morals to all people who believe. You know what I'm saying? It gives you an idea and a moral compass, and it gives you the ability to answer the questions of the unseen, who you are, where you come from, and where you're going. So there you go. That's a good reason.
I should have asked, are you Black?
If you want to put myself in that box, okay, yeah. I'm not a color, but you know what I mean?
How old are you? Is he in the
He said he's 41. That's what he said.
They asked me, am I Black?
A 41-year-old that don't have an identity is so weird. Like, y'all don't have an identity. You can't say who you are and what you are at 40-something.
Listen, I know who I am. I'm not a color.
Okay, then say no, I'm not Black. The fuck?
But then if I say that, then you're going to be like, well,
then
what
you're
are
not
you?
Black.
All right, so fine, I'm not Black.
Okay, so what do you know about what can you tell Black people about about what they should be if you're not Black?
That part.
Okay, so first of all, again, I'm not a color. That's a color. I'm not
you're
even.
Not
I'm not
Black,
even
so you're not one of the Black people.
I don't know if you know this, but you're literally just too fucking old for this, bro. We just want to have a conversation. We just want to have a conversation with a motherfucker that feel like having a conversation. If you don't feel like having a conversation, get the fuck down. Why do we have to pull shit out of you, nigga?
Why are you asking me, am I a color?
Bitch, get down. I hate y'all.
Wait, so I don't understand this. You want to be Black but not call yourself Black? Like, you sound dumb as fuck. It's either you Black or you not. Like, what?
Bruh.
He's definitely, well, you know what? Let me not say that. I was going to say he's definitely not 41. Because that's when they at least start thinking. But I don't know, man. I want to say it, but how do you not know that Black is an ethnicity, especially here in America? How do you not know that?
Listen, we just trying to have a conversation. You've been on this earth 4 decades and you still a fucking fool, bro. This is so fucking exhausting. This is so exhausting, bro. You've been on this bitch 4 decades and you still talking about, well, I don't put myself in the box. Well,
where I'm from, they say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. That's it.
I don't put myself in a box. If you want to put me in a box.
Like, nobody wants to do that. Like, y'all do that shit so you can come back around in the conversation. But, well, you said it. I did it. You're the one that said it. I didn't say it.
I don't understand why people are trying to distance themselves so much from Black as an ethnicity. even if you don't consider yourself a color, black is a color, it's also an ethnicity. It's also a culture. If you don't want to be black, just fucking say so. We're not going to beg you. Black people have created some of the most amazing things culturally as ethnic people. If you don't want to be a part of that, get the fuck on. We don't care.
Somebody said, see if the sundown town going to look, that's their fucking problem. They say they're not black. I'm not coming to your fucking rescue.
Right,
You're not black.
That's what I mean, bitch. That's what I fucking mean. I say this all the time. Like, people, I know people be thinking I'm hyperbolic. I'm literally fucking not. If black people are going to survive, these niggas got to get in order, Bill. They got to get in order. They really do. Because they are going to be the downfall of black people. Literally. This nigga, 41 years old. Well, if you're dead, you don't even know definitions. You believe in God. You believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. By definition, bitch, you are a Christian. Like, you sitting up here talking crazy. You be talking all kind of Christian shit. You a fucking Christian. I don't understand. Why don't you want to be called what you are? Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, bitch. You're a Christian.
Of course. Of fucking course.
Get a restriction or something?
Of course.
You already know, Rich.
King Howdy.
Damn. 50, bro.
Christian, Muslim, Black, Hebrew, Israelite.
I'm behind, bro.
What?
Is that supposed to be trendy for Black Hebrew Israelite? Baha'i?
What did you say?
Baha'i.
Baha'i?
Baha'i, like BHI.
Oh.
Can I explain it to you?
The fuck?
Can you give it to us in the terms we understand? Like, give it to us in, like,
okay.
If I'm asking you, are you Christian?
Basically, Baha'i is basically.
Nigga, let him ask the question. How do you know what you about to answer? The fuck?
If I'm asking you, are you Christian, Muslim, or Black, Hebrew, Israelite? I understand that you may call it something different, but just pick one of these based on what we know it by, and then do all that after. We just need to understand who we're talking to first. So are you Christian, Muslim, or Black, Hebrew, Israelite?
Yeah, we know it's real, but at least like it's not one of these. Okay, explain that. But that don't make any sense to just like.
But Baha'i is it? If it's not, I don't think it's any one of these. I don't think
it's not.
So, sir, what is this Baha'i? What is this?
You're on mute, sir. You're gonna have to unmute yourself.
Okay, what it is that the prophets of all these other religions, we believe in them too as prophets. And what they did was all their messages came one after the other. And that's the way we believe. We don't subscribe to Christianity, Muslim, Hebrew. We are Baha'i. The prophet Baha'u'llah is where the name Baha'i comes from.
What the fuck?
Okay, when did this begin? Like, where did this come from?
This
Persia.
Started in Persia, which is now named Pakistan.
Pakistani?
No.
Are you
Persian?
No.
Are you Persian?
Oh.
No.
Do you
got a whole continent full of black people. He went to Persia.
This nigga Persian.
You asked me where did it
Why are you practicing a Persian man's belief system? Why?
It's not a Persian man's belief system. It's the
Who
belief
created
system
it?
I believe in. Okay, let me explain
Who
it to you.
created it? Who created it?
I just
want to know who created it.
Baha'u'llah did.
Spell his name.
BEHAALLAH.
So how is it not a Persian religion then? Are you like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't say it wasn't.
He was.
You just said that. Yes, you did. You said it's not Persian. Everybody fucking heard you.
This man is Iranian.
I said it's not a Persian religion.
Oh, are you Iranian?
He's Iranian.
I'm not Iranian. Persia is.
Hold up. Just hey, just relax. I'm gonna give you a chance to speak. Just give me a second. We just have to. I asked you who you were, what you believed in. You didn't give us the full scope, so now we got to dig. So I'm gonna give you a chance to answer once I understand who the fuck I'm talking to. This guy was born in 1817. He was stripped of his possessions, tortured, and exiled from Persia by the Ottoman authorities. So he's
by the Ottoman authorities.
Yeah, he's an Arab or a Turk.
He's Arab.
He's an Arab or a Turk.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Are you black? Are you
like we're older than the fucking Ottoman Empire, bro? Like I don't know why y'all do this.
It's 18th century, 1800s, 19th century, by the way.
That's a baby. What the fuck?
A baby, literally. You leave a whole continent full of black people. Everywhere else where black people at, you go to fucking Iran, to the Arabs.
Okay, you can come off mute now and explain to us why black people should be practicing this exiled.
Send you an invite.
This exiled Ottoman, Iranian, Turk / Persian. Why should we be practicing his religion? Go ahead.
Why should you be? Because his religion speaks of peace and nothing but peace, world peace, bringing everything together, not dividing anything.
Oh, is there
you need a religion right now? For that for?
That's what we advocate. We advocate harmony and of religion and science and stuff. That's what we're doing.
Arabs. Do you know the history of Arabs with black people? They're the ones telling you about peace and harmony. You don't even give a fuck about the history of the people telling you to be peaceful and fucking harmonious. Like, nigga, shut up.
See, what you're getting at right there is you looking at a whole different race.
No, I'm looking at history, my guy. I'm looking at history. You went to your oppressors to find a fucking God. You went to your oppressors to tell you to be gentle. You went to your oppressors to tell you to be harmonious in life. You sound dumb.
No, you sound dumb. You sound actually ignorant to be saying that right there. Because number one,
you a grown man that went to the Arabs to find fucking peace. A black man that went to an Arab fucking culture to find peace.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that? Hold on. Do you think that this is the first instance of a culture trying to spread peace, as you call it? Do you think this is the first time this happened? You don't think black and African people had cultures of harmony, spreading peace, being one with nature? You don't think we had that?
Of course we had that.
So what makes? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rhea.
No, in that point, Bar, I'm going to ask you instead, in that harmonious living that we had, do you remember or have you ever come across the history of the Arabs and how the fuck they fucked that up for us?
I do.
Okay.
I know about it.
Do tell.
I don't think he did.
Yeah, and imagine the same people coming to tell you to be peaceful and harmonious. Like, that's dumb.
You know, you're following a Arab man's cult. You know that, don't you?
It's not a cult. It's far.
It's not a cult.
It's far from a cult.
Are you familiar with the Arabs and black people?
Yes.
What they did to us?
It's not what they did to us.
You don't know what you literally just said. Do tell.
You say Arab.
Do you know what Arabs?
When you say
this man is from Iran. He's an Iranian. He's an Iranian, right?
From the Ottoman Empire, dumb fuck. Do you even know what the Ottoman Empire did to black?
Are you speaking of the Berbers or are you talking of the Arabs? Tell me.
Those are two different fucking sects of people. Those are two sects of people. Two completely different sects of people.
I know this.
No, you don't. You obviously don't. You obviously, if you did, you wouldn't ask a dumbass question like that.
Because number one, the Berbers was always infiltrating the Arabs.
Berbers came after the fucking Arabs, dumbass. Like the Arabs are the one that gave them the classification of Berbers. Arabs are the ones that gave them that fucking name. Y'all are so fucking loud and dumb.
I knew I heard that chirp. I knew it. I knew I heard that chirp. Oh my God. Let me tell you, sir, I just got a message from whatever God it is that you serve. And he told me to tell you, if you don't go get a 9-volt battery, he is going to strike you down dead.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you're doing it gets canceled out because we don't need this to do what you're advocating for. We don't need this. It's just a waste of our time.
And then
I'm not following a Persian or none of that. I'm not following no Persian, no Ottoman, no Turk, no none of that. I'm not doing it.
Because that's an insult. That's an insult to your people. That's disgraceful.
How is that an insult to your people
because those are the same motherfuckers coming up on these panels every goddamn day, calling us out of our name, calling us monkeys, calling us illiterate, and you have the audacity to fucking sit there and practice the oppressor's religion. A religion that's brand fucking new, that's a cult that probably has pedo acts in it, because that's what Arabs fucking do. Yeah, it is a slap in the fucking face. Are you stupid?
Yeah, because you're going to ignore the first 1,000 years of our... Please turn that off.
Don't turn on your camera. We don't need to see your fucking face.
Yeah. You're going to ignore the first 1,000 years of our whatever. I just don't understand what does following a Persian do? What does that do for us? We're not Persian. This is a random side quest that you're on, brother. It's like you're just I'm gonna be different for the sake of being different. No, if you're different, cool, but this is regular shit that civilized people in Africa been doing this shit. This is nothing new to us.
This is my point. This goes back to critical fucking thinking, bro. Like, imagine you pick up a new religion. You don't think to do any research on it. You don't think to even figure out where it's coming from. And then when you do, you are willfully ignorant and stay in there because you think it's teaching you how to be good and how to be harmonious and how to be nice. Like, y'all motherfuckers really, you're 40 and you need an imaginary being to come and tell you to be nice to people? Y'all are sick.
First of all, I want to say this. I didn't have to go all the way over there to Persia to pick up a religion. I was already practicing that religion without even knowing it. By the way, I was studying religion. The way I was.
And you know what? Go to those areas and tell them that you practice that religion and see what they do to you.
That's why you didn't go.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I want you to go. I would love you to actually travel over there and try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wouldn't care because if it's
no, why not? Why not? Why not? You don't give a fuck about the people that give you the religion that tell you to be nice. You were already practicing that. You were already there, right? So they should welcome you, right?
It's beyond being nice.
Oh, I said they should welcome you, right? Since you were already practicing their religion before you even know about it. How about you go there? How about you go visit? Let's see how that fucking turns out.
I will go visit.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Israel.
Do it. Go there and tell them that you are one of them. Let's see how that fucking works.
One of them countries and still and survive.
But you ain't never been though. Do it. Do it.
In time I might.
You're 40. It's too late. Go fucking get the money. Buy a plane ticket and get the fuck over there.
It doesn't take much, baby.
Then hurry up and do it.
She's not your baby.
Before you do that, swing by like a CVS or 7-Eleven or a gas station and just get like a little 2-pack of 9-volt batteries, babes.
And try walking out.
And plop it in that smoke detector so it could stop yelling at you. I promise you, it will save your mind. I promise you, all y'all niggas with that chirp in the background, y'all don't be right upstairs. And you're being driven insane by that constant chirp. A little 9-volt battery. That's all you got to do.
Mind you, this person, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, Bart, go ahead.
This guy, I'm looking at what he really believed. He's talking about, like, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's almost like Arminianism, but it's not, but it's kind of the same, because he's saying that there's like all major world religions come from the same divine source. So he's not even condemning these harmful, discriminatory religions. He's not even discriminating. He's not putting the fucking terrible shit down. He's trying to syncretize it all for. No, we don't need that, sir.
But Bart,
that's the last thing we need. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Bart, guess
that's
what?
That's the last thing we need.
It's from the same motherfuckers though that got Islam. The same fucking religion that says, "Oh, everybody is actually Muslim. They just have to come back to it."
That's exactly what it sounds like.
The same motherfuckers.
So you have something against a person finding salvation.
Does he have because I don't believe in God. He doesn't have a problem with Abrahamic religions. I do.
Okay, I get that. Now I'm getting somewhere.
Do you have a problem with Abrahamic religions?
Do we have a problem with Abraham and his religions? No.
Do you have a problem? I'm talking about you specifically. Do you?
No.
Why not?
No, because like I said, all messages was piled on top of each other.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's
what the Muslims say.
Absolutely not.
What the Muslims said and what the Christians said, if you really look at it and with an open
No, the Christians don't say that. The Muslims, the people, the Arabs that gave you the same religion that you clinging on to right now say the exact same thing. They literally have a blueprint. When you actually sit down at your 40-year-old age and actually do some educating, you see the fucking blueprint instead of looking for a fairy tale kumbaya bullshit.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. You saying what they gave me, okay, the Christians gave you Christianity after they beat you.
Exactly. And now I know fucking better at 20-something years old to not follow that dumbass fucking religion. Exactly. Congratulations.
So you are atheist too?
Yes, I'm atheist as fuck. Yes. Okay, I'm not dumb enough to go and pick up my oppressor's fucking religion.
Okay, so you're atheist, so you'll slam anybody else that have a religion.
No, I slam anybody that does not use critical thinking. You have a brain for a fucking reason and you're wasting it. That's what pisses me off.
Oh, I have a very good brain.
And you're not using it. The fact that you went back at 40 fucking years old to find a religion and tell you to be nice to people and be a good person tells me that you have no brain. It's not working.
Okay, so what's the end game?
The end game is to use your brain, dumb fuck, at 40.
And also, what this guy, this is actually just like the Muslims, because
he said the goal is to use your brain. He said, nah.
Exactly.
I'm not speaking.
This guy is saying that there is only one unknowable eternal creator who is known by different names in different cultures. That's what this.
So Islam.
Yeah, so Islam.
No. But he means
because different cultures. Listen, it is culturally inappropriate to say that everybody is worshiping the same thing but giving it a different name. That's not. It's not the same. Because because it's not the same. Because languages and deities and mythologies are they're tribal, they're cultural. They have imagery behind them. Everybody's superstitions and folklore deifies who they are. Not like the superstitions and folklore and mythologies from ancient Mesopotamia deifies people from Mesopotamia. And we can do this for every region on the map. The Mesopotamians are not deifying when they're talking about their gods and their mythologies. That shit don't have nothing to do with sub-Saharan Africans and vice versa. So when a person comes after all of these different rich cultures and then they say all these people are talking about the same thing, no, the fuck we're not. It's not the same thing. Because this guy he's literally he's literally mushing all religions together and saying all this shit is talking about the exact same thing. They don't think that. Do you think the North pagans was talking about Allah when they was calling on Odin? No. Y'all got the game twisted when y'all get out here and think that everybody who believes in something is believing in the same shit because y'all out here calling everything God. No, that's not the same shit. That's inappropriate. So the guy you're following,
you know what else they don't do? You know what else they don't do? The same way they come into our places and say, oh, everybody is the same. All the religions are the same. When they actually come in person and the violence is used, no, what they say is, no, you're barbaric, you're savage, your God is not real. Ours is real. My God is real. Yours is not real. So I get to kill you. That's literally what they do in real life.
Yeah. What he's talking about, when the Christians would come and they would because I think Be Easy was Be Easy brought this up yesterday when he was talking to the African guy. What's the name of that? What they did to those people in South America? Be Easy. What is it called?
Oh, the Panari Indians.
Yeah, that is. What happened to the Panari Indians is what you get when everybody believes they're worshiping the same thing. Them white folks took their ass over there with their Bible and told them Panari Indians that they crucified Jesus.
Yeah, they didn't believe it at first. So they had to go back and make up the fucking story.
Come on.
They came with the regular story. Motherfucker said, we don't know Jesus. Who the fuck is that? That's not even in our language. They went back, made up a character that they were familiar with and said, no, yeah, y'all killed Jesus.
See what I'm saying? It's not the same. These are not the same gods, deities, cultures, religions, this stuff is not the same. It's not the same. And you get things like it's called, you get things like damn it. Okay. Yeah. You get things like Interpretatio Christiana is what you get when everybody believes we're worshiping the same God. Well, if all of us are worshiping the same God, or if y'all believe all of us are worshiping the same God, but we have been colonized by white people and they believe in God too, you're literally worshiping them. Your prophet, your Messiah looks like them, but that's not what your people were doing initially. And we're gonna say this, and we can move on. No black person needs to. We don't need to be taught about equality and loving each other and your neighbors and all that from no damn Persian. That's the last thing we need. We don't need a lesson in treating people equally. They do. We don't need that. That's the last thing we need. Black people in America, where is our crusade of other nations? Where is our paper bull, dumb diversas? Where have we gone to other nations and kidnapped people and then took them across large bodies of water based on race and skin color and religion? We don't do shit like that. We got black people got pew-pews right now. What we talking? We just want y'all to leave us alone. Even when they freed us and we had our own cities and towns, them motherfuckers was mad at how we were thriving and building community, and they came and destroyed them bitches one by one. Even after that, we still ain't bothered nobody. All of our rebellions and all of our attacks were caused by something. We don't wake up and be like, let's go dominate and conquer other groups of people. We don't do that. Because when you know that you're great, you don't have ain't no is there really competition? As a whole, we don't go out feel like we're in competition with other races of people. Why? Every dance move y'all doing is from us, literally. Y'all musicians and artists are imitating shit that we came up with while we was being oppressed and subjugated. Like it's levels to this shit. Arabs, like when the Arabs come up here and they say racist stuff, y'all mad at us and MAGA dropping on y'all. We ain't even over it. We don't even know it. We don't do shit like this. And we're still the most hated. And we got black people who think they gotta run to Persians and fucking under the Ottoman to get revelation. No. You're black. Take your ass over there where them Persians at for real. You won't make it back. You won't make it back. That Persian man from the 1800s, his God ain't gonna save you when they come get you up out them huts. You take your ass over there where them people at, you try to live amongst them, the God he believed in ain't gonna come save you. There's no point in you. There's no point in you doing what you're doing, brother, man. You out here speaking English, following a fucking Persian Arab. You can't even speak his language. Boy. Get out the request. Go ponder on this shit. Go ponder over yonder, nigga. The fucking request box.
Now ponder over yonder.
Go ponder on this shit, nigga. Use your fucking brain. Every niggas. Are you up here on purpose or no?
Yeah, what's happening?
Okay, turn the radio off in the background.
It's off.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 34.
Are you Christian, Muslim, or Black Hebrew Israelite?
Oh, I ain't either one, man. I'm
Who is this in your photo? Who is this? Jesus?
I'm agnostic.
Is this Jesus in your? Who is this in the picture?
I'm trolling.
Oh, you trolling. What are you agnostic about?
I mean, I believe that there is something out there, but I just don't know. I'm not sure.
Why do you believe there's something out there? Why?
I don't know.
You said you believe. Why do you believe it?
Just from personal experience, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there was something that was there, like during my downtime, you know, not during my downtime, but times that I feel like I was going through a lot of pain and turmoil in my life. I feel like there was something there that helped me through it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's what I believe.
It's just you.
No, not necessarily. I just feel like it was a miracle. You know what I'm saying? From something that was outside of my control, something that helped me that was outside of my control, not necessarily me.
And where is this thing at right now?
What you mean? I can't see it.
I'm saying you said it helped you. What is it doing right now as we speaking? What is it doing?
I don't know, man. What you mean? What is it doing?
Have you ever talked to it? Like,
I mean, no, I don't talk to it.
So how do you know it helped you if you can't talk to it, you can't see it, you can't feel it, you can't what is it?
But that's what I'm saying. In those moments, I feel like it did help me. That's like, I'm gonna give you an example. Like when I was young, like my mama got sick, right? So she was real sick. She was on hospice or whatever. She came home, and I was taking care of her or whatever, right? My daddy was in prison, but when my daddy came home,
he came home like right after my mama passed away or whatever, and I feel like that was God. You feel me? Or whatever. I feel like there was a higher power, and he had a house.
You meant what you said the first time.
Yeah,
we know that's what you meant, but y'all think y'all are slick. We know.
Well, I feel like there was a
gods are not real. There are no higher powers, sir. It's just us. It's just us and fucking energy. That's it. Ain't no gods.
Hey, Lawrence, did your dad come home early on parole?
I'm not sure. I mean, that was his business. I wasn't talking to him about all that. I was younger.
Well, yeah, that's the only reason he could have come home early, unless his complete sentence had run up. The only other reason, explanation is that if his sentence wasn't full, then he came home early on parole, or you snitching or whatever. But if he came home early on parole, then each offender's parole date is set as soon as they're incarcerated. So they have a set parole date, whether it be a couple of years down the line, the next year or whatever. And then if once they come up to that parole date, if they're granted parole, they're released. If they're not granted parole, they're immediately set a new parole date for a later date. So so your father coming home, at that specific time or whatever, it wasn't a miracle. It was just the workings of the system that had already been set forth.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, what you explained earlier, I want y'all to understand this. This is the most common everyday shit. Like when y'all get up here and say, "Man, I went through hard times and something helped me through it." Everybody says the same shit. All of us are saying the same shit. The difference between you and I is I know it was me. When my back was against the wall, it was me, nigga. When your back was against the wall, it was you too. But I don't know for what other reason other than what Lord's be talking about when she says stuff like y'all want to feel like it's regular. This is regular shit. Y'all niggas want to feel special for no reason. There's nothing special about persevering. All of us do it. Every day somebody does some form of this every day. There's no higher power helping you out. There's no God helping you out. It's just you. You're agnostic about something you can't even explain.
But
that's got to be the dumbest position to take because y'all are I'm agnostic. What are you agnostic about? This thing I can't hear, feel, touch. I can't even explain it, but I'm just saying it had to be some because how did I get through this? That is the stupidest shit to say out loud.
But what would make a person feel special if you're giving glory to a thing that you can't see and you can't explain?
Because you're saying that something you think you're favored by something. You think something outside of you has taken time out to help you. That's why that's like the thing where y'all, when I say y'all want to feel special, y'all want to feel like something is reaching out and on your team. It's just you, nigga. It's just you. There's nothing coming to listen to me. If some white people pull up on you right now, this thing ain't coming. It's not coming. It's not going. It's brother. When the bad guys break into your home, this thing is not going to save you if you don't know how to protect yourself. It's not happening. But because there is a situation where you just so happen to make it through it, you attribute that to this thing. But right now, nigga, I don't know where you at, but right now, if somebody broke into where you at and said, I'm looking for this nigga, I want my smoke with him. This thing ain't coming. Can you ball your fist up and handle that? Ain't no high. It's like y'all are counting the days where y'all make it through. But what about all the people who get into a car accident and that's it? All the children, children got bone cancer right now. You know that, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
They not making it out. Ain't nobody with a high power ain't talking to them, is it? You got to be one of the most selfish people to walk the earth to think there is a higher power helping your daddy come home after your mama passed.
to even have this conversation is to be like absent of what the fuck else is going on. I can't say a higher power helping me because why is that nigga starving? That's why I can't be agnostic, because the level of closed-mindedness it takes to be agnostic, I'm not allotted that. I don't have that. I'm not closed-minded enough to be agnostic about something that's watching children have bone cancer. There's nothing for me to be agnostic about. At that moment in time, there's nothing to be agnostic about, because you're literally, after this conversation, if you're still agnostic about this higher power, you're literally telling me that I don't give a fuck about them kids starving. I'm gonna hold space for this thing because of what I got going on.
And see, I've been in here a couple of times, right? I be hearing y'all talking about like, the Christianity was forced on people and different, and all that by like white people and all that, right? But even atheism, like Karl Marx and all that in the 19th century, you know what I'm saying? He was a racist himself. Brother. We don't care about those people. We don't care about those people. He was a white man.
Atheism is not believing in gods. There's nothing about that is tied to.
I was about to say, as long as there have been gods, there have been people that didn't believe in them.
Thank you. Lord.
Right, exactly. But all these was white men, so y'all can't use the excuse that white people created Christianity.
Are you saying white people? So are you saying that there were no black people that didn't believe in God? We all believed in God. Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
there were no black people.
What I'm saying is a lot of black people that's in America right now are not believing in what they believed in before they was brought here. Majority of black people that's in America are not believing in what they believed in before they was brought here.
Are you saying that there were people back then before we were brought here that didn't believe in those gods? You saying that everybody believed in those gods?
I'm pretty sure if you belong to a tribe, that's a tribe that you was raised in.
Right.
They have different customs than we do. I'm pretty sure.
And you're saying that everybody in that tribe believed in that?
I'm pretty sure, because that's how they lived. Yeah.
No, them living has nothing to do with what they believe in. Are you saying that there's not one person that didn't believe in that, like they all did? I mean, that's not even possible, but that doesn't make any sense.
It was a different way of living. I'm saying, like, you had to be a certain way. You had to live accordingly to how the other tribe members was living.
Not necessarily.
Or else face the consequences.
Not necessarily. That's why they have different tribes. Because people believe different things, right? People will break off from one tribe, start another. That's why people have different tribes.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't even know what you're talking about, sir, because what you're talking about has nothing to do with the last thing I said to you. Because you said you're agnostic, but the reasons you gave are not something that is sufficient for people who are not selfish. That's gonna work for them niggas who care about only themselves.
But then I don't really feel like it's a selfish thing. I just feel like if you feel like, because this is my whole thing. I feel like everybody on this planet, we all go through things, and I feel like we all, outside of human beings, like, there's only so much other humans can do for you. And that's my personal belief. There's only so much that we really could do for other people. Honestly.
Let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think needs done for humans that humans can do?
It's a lot of things spiritually, on the inside of ourselves, spiritual healing that needs done. That things working on the inside of yourself that need done, that you really can't do for yourself.
Like what? Like, name one thing.
Let me see. let's just say, for instance, like my personal belief, like when people talk about the story of Jesus when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, right? Like even with that, people say that he was talking to the Father, right? They say he's the Son. They say he was talking to the Father. But to me, I take that and I look at that story and I look at it differently. I think he was parenting himself. As far as even all of us with the God within ourselves, we could really parent ourselves.
So you don't hear the phone ringing? You don't hear the phone ringing? What type of fucking phone is that? Is that a fucking BlackBerry? Is that the phone for spiritual people? Like, fuck. And why the fuck the damn ringtone so long? Like, I know that was like an email or like a text tone. Why is that? It's supposed to be doo-doo. Why the fuck is it a whole song for an email, nigga? Like, shorten that shit. Make it just a little thing. This nigga got a whole number, a whole ensemble for a goddamn. That's DoorDash. Like, shorten that shit, nigga. But I don't know. You just seem like everybody else who does this shit. Y'all, you say you agnostic. Say, why are you agnostic? Because I fell and slipped and somehow I got up off the ground. What does that have to do with a God? That's strange behavior. Yeah. How old are you?
Good evening. Sorry, good day. I don't know whatever time.
Are you British?
Nope.
Chocolate potatoes. Potatoes. You're not British.
No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna chill. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Are you Christian, Muslim, or Black, Hebrew Israelite?
I am an ex-Christian.
What are you right now?
Right now, I don't know what I am. I actually just got out of
Christianity,
I think 2 months ago, I guess. So
what have you been doing? I'm sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, so I mean, I'm learning. That's why I'm here. I'm learning from everybody. Right, like right now, I just I really don't know what to believe in anymore.
Yourself.
So I'm just learning.
You.
You said?
Yeah, yourself. Believe in you.
Yeah, I do believe in myself, but like I don't know if there's like a God. And when I mean God, I don't mean in the religious sense. I mean like a creator or something.
No, all of that's made up. We weren't created, man.
But
we weren't created.
Yeah.
Like when this planet formed and all these little microorganisms start to look into abiogenesis, when all these little things start to form, we weren't there. We weren't there. We weren't there. For billions of years, there was none of this. It wasn't a nigga walking around with glasses and do-rags on. That just wasn't a thing in the beginning. We weren't even thought of, man. We are not the main characters that y'all think we are. We are not. We playing our role like every other bird, sheep, goat. We in the same predicament as them. Because when a meteor hit this bitch, it's taking out every nigga on this bitch, every animal, every creature of the field, every beast of the air going with it. We are not main characters to where y'all think we were created. No, We evolved like everything else on this rock. This is one rock in a fucking bag. You ever seen a bag of M&Ms?
You said?
You ever seen a bag of M&Ms or a bag of Skittles, right? Have you ever picked up one
no.
Skittle? You don't know what Skittles are, ma'am?
I know. Why are you assuming I know what a Skittle is? What's a Skittle?
Okay, I'm sorry. What do you... I'll let it go.
Modulate, Bar. Let's modulate.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. Because I don't want to be funny and then she don't really know what it is. Okay, so what do you eat? What do you like to eat?
Noodles.
Okay, that's okay. We go. That's a good one. Have you ever stumbled upon a bowl of noodles?
I don't know. Am I stupid for not knowing what Skittles is? I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know.
It sounded better in my head. It's not gonna play out like I thought it would. Okay, so have you ever seen a bowl of noodles and thought one noodle is more special than the other noodles? Or were you able to like pick? You able to spot out one unique noodle out of all the other noodles?
I like a brand better though. I don't know if that makes sense.
What I'm trying to tell you is I'm sorry. What I'm trying to tell you is we are regular. We're regular just like everything else. There's nothing I'm not going to say there's nothing unique about us. We are not above other life on this planet. We're not. They evolved, we evolved. They have they share a common ancestor with other animals and shit like that. So do we. We're not special. We weren't created initially. We got here through evolution.
So I think there's a misconception in our conversations because when I was talking about God, I don't mean creator like human beings. I mean, let's say the origin of the universe, something like that. So I don't know for sure if
what if the universe always existed? No. What if the universe always existed and there was no beginning of this? Okay. The universe as the observable universe, like with the expansion from a hot dense state, that had a beginning, but what if the actual whole thing has always been here? Then what? Because when y'all talk about this creator thing, when y'all bring up this creator, we gonna ask y'all what created the creator, and what are you gonna say?
Okay, the thing is, there are some questions that I don't have an answer to, and that is why I'm, open-minded to learning and all of that. That's exactly why I am here. So
once I give you the answer that you can verify, you can't that's the answer.
Okay. What I mean is the universe, right? There you are saying it has always existed, right? It does not have a beginning. Is that what you're saying? But we don't know. I don't know. Don't let me project my knowledge onto you. I don't know for sure if what you're saying is true. Like probably the universe does not have a beginning, or it has always existed, or something like that.
So do you believe that something created us, right?
No, I don't know. That's my position. I don't know whether we were created. I don't. Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. So what? That's okay. That's okay if you don't know. I guess I'm trying to see. You said you just left Christianity 2 months ago. What have you been doing between in that time when you left? What have you been doing?
With my life or with Christianity? I mean,
I don't know. People don't just leave religion and it don't have no after effects.
Oh, okay.
Do you still think
No, it took me years to deconstruct. So it was like a very slow transition. So by the time I decided to leave, there was no major shifts because it was very slow. I've been deconstructing since COVID. So you can imagine it took like years, right? So obviously for something to take that long, there's no major shifts. I mean, just one day I was like, okay, you know what, I'm done. Like I'm done with this. So there was no major realization, like a light bulb moment, something like that. It was a very, very slow process.
And what made you, like, what happened? What made you, or like, what was the nail in the coffin for Christianity? Like, what happened at the end?
Okay, so I was a Christian for that long. I deconstructed for that long because I was scared of hellfire. I grew up in a Christian household, and so I was born a Christian. I was raised a Christian, Sunday school, and all of that. So I knew it was all a lie, but I learned something today called the Pascal's wager, where I felt like if I did not leave, I had nothing to lose, and I stayed because if I left, I was going to burn in hell forever. I'm embarrassed that I believed that for that long, but that's just the truth. I would not lie. So the reason why I left was because a friend, a Muslim, actually left a week before, and he called me and he told me, oh, he's done with religion. And it took him just 3 months to leave. And I was like, what? Like, how did you do it? How are you so sure? Because I felt this thing took me years. So how did you just, understand and everything within just 3 months? And he said, and he was like, okay, why am I still there if I know that it's all a lie and all? And I was like, I'm scared of, hellfire. I don't want to burn forever. And he was like, he said something. He said, while he was a Muslim, I knew that he was going to burn in hell forever because he is not a Christian like me. And while he was a Muslim, he knew I was going to burn in hell forever because I am not a Muslim. So we would both burn forever if we both believed in whatever we believed in before. And that statement, as simple as it sounds, made me realize that it's just minus one hellfire compared to like all other religion and their concept of hellfire. So I think that's what made me leave, and I'm like, okay, you know what, fine. I mean, I would have gone to hellfire anyway. I mean, the Muslim one, if that exists. So I just left, and that's what made me like, that was the nail in the coffin for me.
Yeah, that's a great answer. That's a great way to look at that.
Well, hey, I gotta drop for a second, y'all. My power went out, and I don't want my phone to go dead, but I'll come back if y'all are still okay.
Okay. All right. So do you so yeah. Yeah, that's I would say that's a great answer. And that's a good way to look at things. Where do you live now? Like, what country you live in?
I'm Nigerian. I was born, and
it's not a lot of people from Nigeria that can do what you just did, to be able to deconstruct. Because I know y'all heavily.
I understand, right? And I've been trying to like convince my friends. I mean, my friend also left, I think, last week. Yeah, no, sorry, not on Sunday. Sunday would be, I think, day before yesterday or something like that. Yeah, so she left on Sunday. So I'm just trying to, do my part and make people understand that. But I really don't have like a standpoint or a label currently. I just say I'm an ex-Christian because I'm just trying to understand, where I fit in all of this.
Yeah. So if you are more into like the because as a person from Nigeria who used to be a Christian, what did they tell you about like the indigenous cultures and practices growing up, or when you were a Christian, were they like in what's the word I'm looking for? Were they more acceptable of people who practice a different religion than Christianity or Islam, or was it more like frowned upon in your area, demonized?
Of course, of course. I mean, growing up, I always feared traditional worshippers. I see them as, occultic and demonic. I was scared. I'm still scared because of, PTSD when I see them and their calabash and their whatever and their shrine. I run away from them because I always think that probably they are doing some evil stuffs there. And the Nollywood movies, when I mean Nollywood, I mean Nigerian movies, they don't do a good job, painting them in a good light. They're always painting them in a bad light. And movies, when you watch growing up, really shapes your idea of so many things. And they're always portrayed as occultic, always portrayed as bad and evil. When people want to do evil things to their neighbors, they go to them, and because that's literally the opinion that everybody have of them. And deconstructing made me realize that they are not like that. It made me realize a lot of things, because as a Nigerian person, there are so many of our gods that were our languages that were ascribed to Christian God, and and Satan too. So many of our languages that were borrowed to name their God Yahweh. And they were like those are the things I found out. Those are the things, because if I did not deconstruct, I would not know all these things, that our God and their God are two different beings entirely. I always thought that, the Yoruba, because I'm Yoruba, so I always thought that the Yoruba word for God is, my language. I did not know that my language does not mean their God. And it was like an eye opener for me. I was like, oh, no, this. And when the Yoruba word for Satan is Eshu, and technically in Yoruba mythology, Eshu is not Satan. Eshu is a deity. So imagine having to demonize all of this, and there are so many people that still think like that, where they demonize Eshu. I always try to make people know that Eshu is not the devil. Eshu is a god, but just with the small letter G, a god. So I always try to inform people and all of that. And I've learned more about African spirituality now that I've deconstructed and all of that. So of course, this frowned upon. Even people that they practice these things, they always alienate them from the society. I remember one of my classmates, our father was an herbalist, and the way everybody's always avoiding her and ostracizing her and all of that was quite sad.
Yeah, that's good.
Give us just a second. Everyone, please tap the screen, share out the live. Let's see if we can get host to 100K likes. Also hit up the GGs and the gift galleries of host as well, so we can go ahead and keep pushing him into the FYP. Be sure to show love and appreciation to the panel of your choosing. Everyone here works very hard to dish out information, and we want to educate everyone on a lot of things. And believers, we see you in chat. Even if you're not on the panel, we know you're listening. You guys can show love too, or come up here and discuss with us. We just want to know, why should Black people be Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelite?
Var, you know who that is in the chat?
What'd you say? What happened?
You know who that is in the chat?
What?
Go to their page.
What the fuck? No, B, it's not just you. We're all here. Bar, darling, are you mute?
I don't think he's saying anything. I think he's reading something.
I think so too. I checked out that page, by the way. What the fuck is going on? Who the fuck even is that? Sorry, everyone. We'll be with you all in just a moment. Just keep tapping. Hold on, Ivy. I don't personally have his number, so I don't know what all is going on right now. And Jewish people did not write the Quran, you dummy. Rockstar, I don't know why you're chirping in the comments. Yeah, no worries, Ivy. Then I don't need to watch documentaries. I want actual historical evidence. Archaeological evidence would be a perfect start. Or do you have any sources of historians that solidify this claim? No one is scared, child. Try again. I asked you for a source, Rockstar, and you have yet to present it. What is it? Because I don't see you requesting. And what are his credentials? Does he have a degree? Hey, Reggie. Is there a book on this or is it just a YouTube video? Because it sounds like you're talking out your ass. Okay, does he have a doctorate, a PhD? What is his study in? For all I know, you're giving me a fucking conspiracy theorist. I'm looking at it and it's not telling me what his credentials are in, fucking dummy. You Christians, you know, you fuckers really shouldn't breed. I don't know, Poison. So he doesn't have the credentials, Reverend. Lords, what should we do? Should we just go ahead and drop and let the...
Yeah, because I don't have his I don't have his number or anything. Is Be Easy in here? Be Easy, you still in here? If you are, can you text Bar and ask him?
He is not in here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drop. I'm gonna message BZ, talk to Bar, and if he's still up, I'll come back.
Okay. Y'all, if the live might stop. So if it does, I don't know if he'll be on later, but if it does stop, thank y'all for coming. If I don't know if the YouTube is running. If you're on YouTube, thank y'all for coming. So too, because the live may stop. Yeah, if y'all want to, if he doesn't come back, y'all can raid Mama Bash. Mama Bash is still is on. So if you want to, you can do a Mama Bash raid. Put the hamburgers in the chat. If it drops, but if you want to now, I don't know if he's coming back, but if you want to raid Mama Bash, put the hamburgers in the chat. Do a bar raid. I don't know. Okay. But y'all, I'm gonna drop because I gotta be somewhere for 5 o'clock, and the traffic is gonna be stupid. So I'm gonna see y'all later.
All right, everyone. Bar has stepped away. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the comments. Go ahead and leave the live stream. Let it end on its own. No more interaction. We'll try and reach back to you guys at a later time. But for right now, the live is being forced down. Thank you.